All right, what is up, YouTube? It's Mr. Zuni back out with another video, and we're going to do a little bit of daytime chart watching. This video shouldn't be too long. I just want to bring it to you guys real quick. I was able to get in right away, right at open. I didn't put too much in. Like I said, I think in my other video, I'm going to kind of dollar cost average in and out depending on what I think the market's going to do. Like I said, there was a break of the euphoria that we had yesterday, that we reached around $30, and we had some issues and we crashed right back down. So we're sitting at this halfway mark between where people were able to buy or not, and then the top. So we're sitting in between, and obviously a lot of people are buying up and then selling it. So I'm assuming we're gonna have a lot of volatility, especially because the race hasn't even started. So if we go to the Piston tokens website, this is where you actually are able to earn that 1%. So we are super duper early in this. But like I said, the 24 hours is going to be, it's going to be a volatile 24 hours because we're having, I'm assuming a lot of trading going on, obviously like day trading. I mean, if you were able to get in at $3, let's go back to the chart. If you were able to get in at $3 and you weren't able to sell at 30, we did hit around about $21, about $21.21 or 21.1. And then we just had a massive sell-off. So this was around 5 minutes in. We pumped up from like $16 right here, about 16, 15, 90 to about 21, and then people started selling. I saw a lot of 10K buys, 10K sales, 2K sales. You can see them all right here. For a minute there, after the initial buy pressure we saw going up, I saw a lot. It was like a sea of red, just selling $2,000 here, $3,000 there, $4,000 there. It seems now we're starting to stabilize around that $16-30 range, where I believe that's where price opened up, pretty much around that price. You might be up a couple cents. But yes, it was pretty smooth getting in. So on the main website, you were able to just swap it and you were able to confirm. Probably took less than 10 seconds to actually do the transaction. From clicking it to it, reloading and everything. So a lot smoother than it was yesterday. So give the dev team credit on that. Also, too, you're able to buy it on PancakeSwap, and then I can't remember the Bago, some other finance one. You're able to buy in there, and of course, their main Piston website. So there was 3 options for you guys to buy it on. I just went straight to the straight website. Just I got lucky. It was pretty much super easy, like I said. So again, let's go back up to the top. We're having some sell pressure. We have a couple of those red candles there. Our support is around here, so we have 2 support levels around that $14 range, and I think that's where it kind of took off from here. We have a little bit of a gap there, but I think that is kind of misleading because I think it just shot up in seconds. Obviously, we remember what happened yesterday. So we have that $14 support level. It did bounce off of it, like I said, once already. We'll see if we get to that about $14.20 support range, and if we keep above it, we might be able to keep going up to that $30 range. If not, I think we're gonna fall. We may fall below, and people might start exiting out. Maybe the hype is gone, or maybe people the buying pressure. And also too, remember, think about crypto. There's a lot of new projects people are getting in and out of every single day. You saw my last video, the golden goose is something that's going to be dropping later on today. So maybe people just getting the money in and getting the money out and over to a new project. You never know, so just be careful. We're not having this crazy 10K buys as we saw earlier in the morning, or a couple minutes ago, about 20 minutes now. We're about 20 minutes in. I was recording about 10 minutes in, but something happened to my mic. It wasn't on, so I had to re-record. So we have a couple, like about 5K sales right there, maybe 6K sales on those 2 transactions. So yeah, I think we're gonna be bobbing around this level here. We're already at 16 million market cap. And let me open up. I want to see its competitor. You know what? Never get on here. Let's see what Drip's at. Let's see what the market cap Drip is at. So Drip is at a 31. No, that's not. See. Oh yeah. No, the price is for some reason. Yeah. Okay, this is it. So remember, the market cap of Drip is 31 million. So we're halfway there, pretty much. So this thing could 2x from here. So you'll get a 2x on your money. Obviously, if we look at Splassive, Splassive has been taking a big tumble. So I don't expect this not to happen to Piston, especially because Splassive, you're earning 2% a day, and here you're earning 1% a day. So I mean, it just depends. Like I said, the market's idea of what they're doing and what they want to do. I think a lot of crypto investors are obviously getting a little bit smarter than they were last year. Instead of like diamond handing everything and holding it for dear life, I think they're starting to take profits and understanding what the game we're in crypto, which is very volatile. So again, like I said, we're bouncing off again. I guess that could be another support level, but this is where it bounced off twice, especially when it dipped. We hit around here. So the $14 range, we're still above the $14 range, but we did have another pretty much almost a support here. When we opened up, right? When we opened up, there was some selling pressure, I'm assuming, and buying pressure. And then we kind of shot up, and then we shot straight back down, and now we try to dip up again. Where we had the $17, $18 range, and then we kind of just started trading sideways. So this could be the way it is for the next 24 hours. We got another 5K buy. All right, people are getting in. 5K for 300,000 or 300 tokens. Another 5. So then we sold again. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If we're gonna get to where Drip's at, it's about a little bit less than half. So maybe like 45% or so. So keep that in mind. I'm not gonna look at Splassive. I think that one is already dipping down so much. It's off its all-time high of $52, and I think last time I checked it was around right under the 20, about $30, probably a little bit less now. It doesn't let me try to check it real quick so we can see what Splassive's because for some reason it doesn't show me the real token, because this has to be the real token here. Let's see. Okay, this actually, because the only thing that gets me, it says it's $41 was an all-time high, but it wasn't. So I'm not sure if this is the real one. But anyways, let's just say Splassive is in between, sitting at, it's almost at, it was pretty much, I would assume it was probably higher than Drip was at that point in time. They're both around the same price. I think Drip was around $30. $30. Splassive just dipped a little bit below that now. And then Piston is basically half of those. So like I said, this thing could go up or down. It could do another, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say, to do another 2x, because like if we were buying around the $3 range, I would have said, oh yeah, there's a high likelihood for $3 we'll go to 6, or from 3 we're gonna go 4x to 12, and then I mean, if we're around the $10 range, $20 isn't not unlikely, because the all-time high was 30. But I think since we're sitting at halfway between all-time highs and all-time, I guess when the price opened, it could really go either way. But I see the attention span for crypto. Obviously, you can see in Splassive, we had an all-time high like $50. That thing was on a massive tear. I don't think this is the real one, but I don't know, because that's why I don't Splash. I think I have to use the main website. Actually, let me see. I could probably go to the main website. No. Let's go to the chart. Yeah, $27. So, we had this big correction, obviously after the I would say the media attention, right? The big media attention that we had with their relaunch. So like if you were like I said here, $4, $3. I mean, you were able to get in $10. So from $10, of course, it's likely that you're gonna 2x, go to $20. And then as we started to climb, the likelihood of getting another 2x or so is even $30. Yeah, well, 25. I mean, it's still pushing it. We did get a 2x, but it was short lived. And then when we start getting into the $30 range, I mean, the likelihood, maybe when we think about it, likelihood of 3x or 2xing again, it could, but obviously here we did not. And then we just started having, maybe people getting out of their options or their money and just getting out. I think a lot of people are being smart. These guys might have gotten a hit from drip. Think about it. When you get into these protocols where you have to lock up your money for basically forever, right? Until you're able to get your investment out. Like I said, people who get in first are gonna make money, obviously, because they're getting it at such a low rate or low price, and then when it starts catching on, people start hopping in, and it's just what happens. And it's something that you got to think about as an investor. I think I've talked about in other videos. Sometimes it's always good to. I mean, if you want to get in, and you're not sure about the project, I'm gonna start doing basically buying in and not actually putting it into the protocol. So I'm gonna get the 10% hit buying, and then I'm gonna get the 10% hit selling it. But at least I'm liquid. So like, if I bought in at if I'm getting in later, right? If I got in at $20, I could potentially take my 2x out at 40, right? Wait for that $40, get my 2x out, or sell, half of it and leave like 25% in and let the rest ride. Maybe then I put it into the protocol and I just let it ride and see what happens in, a few months to 6 months to a year, and really not have to worry about, oh, my money's stuck in there. That's another way of thinking about it as well. Obviously, these are pretty cool that you're able to earn 2% a year, a day. You're able to earn 2%, and the idea of it is cool and great. But with crypto, you just have to be very careful, because you don't know when these projects are going to literally be popping one day and then just not the next day. So I'm not going to sell you guys on this crazy idea of, oh, you got diamond hand these things. No. Maybe stocks you can diamond hand for a little bit. Obviously, that stocks have a big track record. But crypto, it's so new, especially these projects from year to year. You may catch a gem here and there, but just be very, very careful. And that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. We're going up 1750. So just be careful, guys. Let's see. Oh, we have a big buy right here. 20K. Big buy right there. 20K. So obviously, two buys. Was that both? Was that two, or did I get swapped out? So we did have a 20K buy, 5K, 4K buy. Yeah, so that 20K buy is gonna pump up the price, obviously. Hopefully we get some more people buying in, and we at least get that 2x. Hopefully we get that 2x, maybe 3. Like I said, a lot of people are pulling their money out of drip. I'm assuming they pulled their money out of drip and then they put it into Splassive, and then they're starting to pull the money out of Splassive and putting it into Piston. So just be aware of that. That possibly could happen. It possibly can't happen. I mean, maybe it doesn't happen. Sorry. But just be careful, because there's always going to be another project. So the next project that people are going to get in, these projects may dip again. And I know there's a lot of people out there talking about drip and Splassive, and those like the end all be all. I mean, like I said, those guys are probably first in, and they're making a lot of money. And if you go back, if they've been investing this whole year, if they're new getting in January, February, they got wrecked. They lost at least half of their money. And it's just what happens with crypto. It's just what happens. People get FOMO in. They see the potential of the project, but if it's already falling, drip is no different than Bitcoin. when things are falling, it's always good to wait for that bounce, or at least that, hey, it's still alive type thing. And with Bitcoin and Ethereum, we've seen that, right? We dropped low, really, really low. Bitcoin was at $33. I actually did buy it at 33,000 or 300. So $300. I bought some, and $3,000. Bought a $300 worth of $3,000 back a while back. All these numbers. So basically, just be aware that projects could live and flourish for months and then just not, because we're in a volatile market. So just be careful. Don't get wrecked. Keep your head. Don't get emotional. And no financial advice. This video is not financial advice. Just my journey. Like I said, my journey in crypto, for me to earn, $100 million, $10 million. That's my goal. My goal is high. And I'm going to be doing these videos every single day to help you guys out. I'm not trying to get you to join my team. Obviously, I will ask if you guys want to support it on certain projects, right? But I mean, just be careful out there, and just be mindful. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.